Papa, yeah, yeah. Oh, Papa, yeah, yeah. My Holy Father, my Holy Father, oh, Holy Father, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back, my loves. I hope you guys have been having an amazing time so far. I need to come up with a new intro for you guys, and in order for me to do that, I need you guys' help. So if you have any ideas of the names I can call you guys or whatever I can use to start my intro, please let me know down in the comments down below. And we need to talk more in the comments, guys. Aside from you guys just watching me on the video, I want you guys to chat with me, talk to me. What was your most favorite part of the video? What was your most interesting part? What was the part where you're like, okay, girl, like, you gotta talk to me, y'all. Anyways, as you can tell, I have a new mic in the video today just because I wanted to improve my audio for you guys. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys like this new update. As you guys can tell by the title down below, you guys already know what time it is. I posted a Get Ready With Me TikTok video earlier last week. This was the video. If you want to see the whole video, you can check out my TikTok, which is linked down below in the description. I think so far, this makeup look has been my most favorite makeup look. I mean, it came out bomb. It came out looking good. You know, I posted the video and I gave my caption, do you guys want a detailed makeup tutorial? So as you can tell by the title down below, I'll be doing a detailed makeup tutorial / a little Q&A. And before we get into the video, make sure you've liked, subscribe, and comment down below if you use any of the makeup products that I'm about to list out already. I am so excited to share this with you guys because it took me a long time to build a makeup routine that works perfectly for me. If you are a dark-skinned girl with oily skin and you also have hyperpigmentation and you never find the right affordable product that will match your skin tone and complement your face features, you have come to the right place, honey, because today I'm going to teach you how to get your makeup to look like this. Let's go ahead and start, because I got some tea for y'all, alright? Well, not necessarily tea,
bombastic side eye,
but let's still get into it. First things first, let's talk about your skin. The key to having the most flawless face is your skin. And if you guys want a detailed skincare routine, let me know. I will drop that video. But in the meanwhile, I used to make the same mistake, as I can guess most of us do, but I can only speak for myself, that I only know for myself. But as a girl with extreme oily skin, I used to think that in order to get a matte makeup look that will stay matte for hours, not to put anything on my face, washing my face and not putting on any kind of moisturizer, not putting any serum, not putting any sunscreen on my face, just wash my face and put on primer and foundation. Don't ever think that. Don't be like me, okay? Do not be like me. First things first, wash your hands. That's why in most of my makeup videos that I do for my Get Ready With Me, you guys see that my hands are ashy because I don't put lotion on. And that's okay. That's how you know the girl got it right. Your hands are supposed to be washed, no lotion, nothing. Your hands are supposed, if they gotta be ashy, let them be ashy. You can't put lotion that is meant for your hand on your face while applying primer in. You can't have a dirty hand and use that same hand to touch your skin and apply primer on. Now let's get into the makeup routine itself. This company called e.l.f., I feel like it's every girl's best friend. First thing first we're gonna use is e.l.f. I have the pink and I have the blue primer. But honestly, if you had to ask me which one to pick so you don't have to buy two, I would say the blue one. But for today's makeup look, we're gonna be using the pink primer and pump key places to place your primer before you blend it all over your face. Under your eyes, forehead, chin. Now that we've applied our primer, when I tell you guys this primer is so strong, it is. Now for my foundation. I told you guys that e.l.f. is your bestie, and that is true. But when it comes to foundation, I use the L'Oreal True Match foundation. And then I do about a few pumps, like 3 to 4 pumps. If it's not primer, I don't do that on my face. I don't believe in directly pumping foundation on your skin. I don't know. I've tried it. It's messy for me. This way, it is more controlled, and I get to control where my foundation goes. I start to blend it in. So I use 3 concealers. I just apply that there and I apply it here as well, applying in an upward position. And I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm blending my makeup, is when I'll be answering the Q&A questions, because I'm explaining to you guys when I'm applying the makeup. So when I'm blending it, that awkward silence, we're going to fill it with Q&A. After I apply it there and there, then I'm also going to apply it in my inner corner. And as you guys can tell, I left space out right here. Now, that is where this beauty comes in. This is actually a foundation. This wasn't really matching my skin tone, so let's just say it didn't work out. I put it here and here, and then I apply it also in the rest of my face where I would normally apply my concealer. Then it's time to apply these two concealers. I just apply that the same place in that corner. Then I apply the brightest concealer. After all of this, I know this is pretty traditional, but I do let my concealers sit for a minute before I blend them. So while they're sitting, this is where I start to do my brows. That way you're saving time while also having an effective makeup routine. First thing I do is I take just a normal brush and I just brush my brows up. Brushing them like this makes it easier to shape my brow when I use the NYX brow glue. I literally just apply the glue in the same position my brows were, and it's linked to my Amazon storefront. We're done brushing our brows. They look flawless. And this is how I just go ahead and I just apply that under my brows. Now, if you don't have a full brow or areas you feel are really like scanty, you can use like a little dark brown pencil, and that's it. Just because you're dark skinned don't mean you should be using black pencil. Don't do that. It looks horrible. Unless you're going for a gothic look, don't do that. Doesn't matter if you're dark skinned. I used to make that same mistake. Don't do it. I'm gonna save the story time for later in the video that I got to tell y'all. But let's get into the Q&A. First question: what is your favorite thing to do? I don't know. I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. I love to get my hands in a lot of things. Like, look at my TikTok page. I love to do my makeup. I love to do my hair. I do my own wig installs, and also I've been trying to get into like different fits lately. Like I did like Outfit of the Day series where it's like, you know, hello, I'm Julia Duvall. I'm like a series of that. I love doing videos, editing, content. I also like to sing, and I also have a cook page. So if you want to check that out, my cook page is nola_cooks right here at the top. I have a lot of favorite things that I like to do. Now it is time to blend. Go ahead and spray one side setting spray from Patrick Star. Other question: what is your favorite genre of music? Before, I used to listen to a lot of secular music. I'm gonna say that after building my relationship with Christ and trying to get closer to him, I have been listening to music more Christ-centered. I love Naomi Rain, Maverick City. I know I have another artist that I'm forgetting, but so R&B is still my favorite genre of music, but you know, it falls under Christian music because it's still like a Christian R&B music. What is my dream travel destination? Honestly, I want to explore the world. I want to see what the world has to offer. My Jesus, my God, I want to see his creation. I want to see the other creations in the world that my king created. Actually, I want to go to Bali. You know, no. Italy. That's my answer. Final answer. Italy. I was just thinking, I knew I said I had a country in my mind, but I couldn't. Why is it not coming to my head? So I would say Italy, Dubai, and then we could talk about Bora Bora. And I also want to go to Tulum and Cancun, but that's not a dream travel destination. That's like something I'm gonna definitely do. Now every concealer of my face is blended. I got this contour. This is the contour that I use. I got it from Amazon as well, so go check that out. Let me tell you guys what not to do when you want to contour. Don't take your contour and literally do this and draw a line. I used to do that, and it wasn't until recently where I learned that it got really hard to blend it in that way, because that line that I created from doing that drawing on my face literally is still there. Literally take your contour brush and just put the contour on it, and then take that, and that is how you apply a contour. So I use the Rare Beauty, the shade Love or Joy, I don't remember. I'll put it up here if I'm gonna go look it up, and I'm put it up here when I'm editing it. And I just apply like little dots. I apply it in dots. That's how I apply this one. And this is like the base for my blush, so it doesn't look super pink, super orange. It just gives that perfect amount of warm tone blush with that hindsight of pink in it. Perfect. I have two different brushes that I use for blush. This one to blend in my Juvia's Place blush. I just use this and I just tap it, and it builds such a beautiful base. And what also helps me bring out my cheeks more, if you have chubby cheeks like mine and it's really hard to find where your cheeks are, where your cheeks placement are, just do this. Literally the best method that I could think of, and it helps me place my blush perfectly on my face. I forgot to turn on the audio of my mic, so the whole part that I just recorded is going to be in regular audio. I deeply apologize. But now we're back to our mic, our official mic audio. I'm just blending the other side of this blush. It's new, okay? I promise y'all I'm gonna get used to it, but it's pretty new for me, so I be forgetting, oh my goodness, I need to turn the mic on, because I stepped away real quick off camera and I forgot to turn the mic back on. So it's been recording, the mic that has been recording when I was talking is my camera mic. So I already contoured this part of my face. I'm gonna contour my cheekbone more. So I used to just contour like this and that's it, but no. So contour this way, and then right here bring it in this way. That gives your face a much more sculpted look, because your face, when you contour like this, you're literally contouring from here to your chin. You're not contouring. There's a little curve right here. You see how sculpted this is? So next question. After this one I have one more question, and then we're gonna go on to the story time. Favorite perfume. I love Valentino. Lately I have been into this Arabic perfume. It's called Laughter, but I've been really loving this perfume. I heard about it from TikTok. I'm about to apply my blush, the orange and pink blush. I mix it up, but a little dab goes a long way, and I just lightly tap it on my face because, like I tell y'all, it is super pigmented. Okay, so now I'm done with applying my blush. Before we move on to baking, I'm going to answer the last question before I get into the story time. What is my favorite season? Winter. If you feel like it's cold, put on a puffer jacket and you're good. And in winter, your lace doesn't slide, your makeup sits. I hate summer. It brings out the stinkiness in people. So I like winter. So yeah, I love me winter. And as you guys can tell, we started the baking process. Before I used to let my baking sit, but I don't do that anymore. I love me a matte makeup look. So I use this like shaped triangle part to basically pat it in. I don't leave it to sit. This part is now what I use to basically pat in the rest of my face. So I just put like a little, I take it and I just spread it all around in this side. I just do that. So I take that side and I just use it to press in the other parts of my face. Now that we're officially done with answering all the questions, it is time to get into my story time for you guys of the most horrible makeup experience I've had in public. And this was my first time going outside in public. I think, was that my first time? I think it was my first time, or it was my first time doing my makeup myself and going to school with it. I can say that for sure. In high school, I used to be very insecure about my looks and I did not like how I look. So I decided to start learning how to do makeup. And I went to the Dollar Tree one day with my mom. I was really young, so I didn't really have any means of getting makeup products that I wanted. So when my mom would go to get groceries, I would go with her and I would like sneak it one by one into the cart. But I would buy like 3 makeup products every single time I would go. Now, I don't know how I got away with it, but I always got away with it. That's how I used to get the makeup products back then. So I'll get like 3 and I'll get it from the Dollar Tree. So I finally, after like a few times going to the grocery store with my mom, I finally got like enough for like a little, you know, like a little foundation, concealer. I didn't really know anything about shades, so it was all horrible. So I used to take the bus every time my life through high school. So this was in, I think, 9th or 10th grade. I think it was in 9th grade, honestly, because 10th grade was when COVID happened. So this was 9th grade, I think, or like the very beginning of 10th grade. And I did my makeup to school for the first time. I didn't know anything about shade. I was a dark skinned girl and I didn't really have a skincare routine, so I was like sunburned all the time. And again, it was a Dollar Tree, so it wasn't really helping my case. I put on makeup and I knew it wasn't looking good because it didn't really look like what I saw online. But I was like, I didn't really know anything about makeup, so I didn't really know what to fix. And I looked at the time on my phone. I noticed time was going, like the bus is about to come, and I didn't have enough time to wipe it off or whatever. So I just tried to like wipe as much off as I could, and I rushed out the house, hopped on the bus, and went to school. Okay, guys. So as I was saying in my story, so I did my makeup to school, and you know I couldn't miss the bus, so I decided to go to school and just do it. And by the way, I got this palette from Shein, and it is the best. I need a palette that has different options. I'll mix this, right? It's the Kylie Jenner palette, and I mix it with the brown here, and that is the perfect jaded weighted eyeshadow look that you could get for like a soft glam look. And I just apply that on my eyelid. But anyways, as I was saying, I used to get bullied. I never caught a break. I went to school and I was in, I think it was math class. I do remember is my classmates were sitting this way, right? And they're on this side, but I was in the middle. So they saw my top profile and everything, and they saw the line at my chin. Cause you know, the foundation wasn't my match. So there was like a line at my chin. I had really bad hyperpigmentation on my neck back then. Now it's starting to clear up. I still have it, but it's starting to clear up now because I tried to just take care of it like 2023. My neck was like dark, and then the foundation was really light. And I didn't even put makeup on my neck. And I don't think they said anything directly towards me, but I heard them like laughing, cackling, and I could hear them like talking about like a line on her chin, and it was horrifying. It was horrendous. I teared up and cried really bad. That was the worst makeup experience for me. And ever since then, I was self-conscious about like putting makeup on when I go out. To even refer back to the question that I got asked earlier, what's my favorite thing to do? For real, reading my Bible, going to church and serving the Lord. Those things are really my top. And then after comes cooking, eating, you know. But those are like three like my main thing that I love to do. They really formed me at my lowest point. I'm okay. I'm good now, thank God. For the highlighter that I use, I've had this highlighter for the longest time. It's called the Ruby Kiss All Over Glow Highlighter. I've had it for the longest. I don't remember where I got it from. But let's get into the makeup though. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Don't play with it. Purr. Now it's time for the lashes and the lips. If you don't know how to draw eyeliner like me, the number one glue that I would say has a pointed mouth and helps you draw your glue on is I Envy Lash Adhesive. This is literally the best glue anybody could ask for. It serves as my eyeliner. I don't put on eyeliner. This just works for me. I just put these on. So today, I think the lashes are green with me today. Awesome. Time to do the other eye. I've been wanting to get that UK Black Girl lip look that they be having for their makeups, and I never found the right pink lip gloss until I went on Amazon and I found this Maybelline New York gloss, and it smells so good, like shortcake. It smells like cake. It's both linked to my Amazon storefront. As a dark skinned girl, I get how hard it can be to find the perfect lip liner that will show on your lip. Here is how I tame the harshness of the black line when I put it on my lips. I go ahead and just draw like a tiny line. I make sure like the line is kind of like heavy here, but it's thin here. It thins out. And then I make it the same way, heavy here, but thins out. Like a little line. And then I just draw like little dots. And then I just, boom, you're done. I use this one for me personally, because I'm going for that jaded way to look. And then I apply it right here. And it's so lumptious. Like, look at how it goes on my lip. Look how lumptious it is. And I just blend it in with my upper lip too. All you gotta do is add a lip gloss on top if you love a glossy lip look. But honestly, you can leave it like this because this is already a lip gloss on its own. But if you want a more glossy look for the outer corner of your lips, you can go ahead and put on any lip gloss of your choice. But this is the finished look. Thank you guys for sticking with me throughout this whole marathon, from the Q&A to the talks to the chit chat to the story time. You guys are the best for sticking with me to the end of the video. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys love the results of your makeup looks. If you have any questions, do you feel like I haven't addressed in this video? There might be something I forgot. Comment it down below and let me know, or you can always send me a DM on my Instagram. All my socials are linked down below, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave some feedback for your girl and share with your other girlies that might find these helpful. But I hope you guys love the outcome so far.